My lovely, lovely, wonderful Pisces, welcome to the building. Gang, 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 gang. Welcome to the Everything is Energy channel. I am Faith, an intuitive tarot card reader, life coach slash spiritual coach slash spiritual advisor slash got attacked by cat. No, guys, excuse my fingers and my nails. Me and my little baby kitten, pretty much he was feeling froggy. He decided to leave, and you should see the other guy. However, let's get into this reading, you guys. We back at it again. It's that time in the month where we do dark shadows, mirrors read. We're going to look in at ourselves, see what's harming us, see what we need to work on the most this month. This reading is about some work. We got work to do all the time, every day. So let's start now, you guys. Welcome to the building. Let's see what we're going to do. Well, first I'm going to let you know these cards been shuffled. They've been premeditated on just for you, Pisces, my water gang. We're going to start with the oracle cards. Dark mirrors, oracle cards, one card, giving us the one message that we need to work on. We're going to get a message from the oracle cards, the power of the moon. Get a message for you for this month. And we're going to go into tarot. It's going to be real quick and fast. I want you guys here. Let's get these views up for our dark mirrors reading. Remember, it takes individuals to change the world by leading by example. Love and gratitude. My spirit team's here, and we're ready to do this for you, Pisces, so let's get it. Talk to me, spirit team, for our Pisces. What do you want them to work on the most? One card. One card. What do you want them to work on the most? They ain't playing. They're coming out quick and fast, and we got gilded regret here. Gilded regret here again. I'm going to pull it. The reason I'm pulling it because one sign already got it. If it want to come out, it'll come out again. We're going to shuffle. We're going to call it again. We're not questioning spirit team. We just questioning my shuffling. Love and gratitude. Spirit team, one card for Pisces. Here we go. We'll take it, and we got the child I was meant to be, Pisces. The child I was meant to be is what came out, and that's where we're going to keep it. All right, Pisces, that's representing the number 3. The number 8. So we don't really got to flip this numerology, and then tarot, number 8 mean advancing. Like trying to advance to the child you was meant to be. We're going to get out our oracle card off the top of the deck. What message you got from source, from spirit team, using the power of the moon deck. Talk to me, spirit team, off the top for Pisces. What messages you have for Pisces for April? We got the owl. The owl. Very wise Pisces with the owl. We got a crisis will allow you to look into yourself and make an important revelation. So if you feel like you're going through a crisis right now, that's happening for a reason, and that's going to allow you to do some self-introspection, right? So that you can make an important revelation. And remember, we have revelations and epiphanies and different changes and metamorphoses that go on throughout our life and growth if we're growing, right? So this is one of those times. You're going to make a power revelation around this time, so be wary, be looking out for the signs, pay attention to self. Now, back to the card number 8. The child I was meant to be. Now look at this. See this seed here? We got a person so covered up, and nothing look wrong with them, but they holding this plant with this really dark root and seed inside the plant, right? And the plant is not very mature, right? They're able to hold it in their hand, and it's barely sprouting. But it has a big seed in there, and that seed is like something's hidden in that seed. That seed is a hidden darkness within. Something happened here, Pisces. Something happened here where your inner child wasn't allowed to grow, to flourish, to sprout out and mature the way that it was meant to be. So the child I was meant to be is representing for a lot of you guys that there's something that took place that has basically put some blockages up on you, right? We're talking about past hurts, past experiences causing present day blockages. And you see this little baby tree, right? But this adult person And that little baby tree is representing the root, this tree, that planted, right? But it never grew and flowered like a tree. But the person's already grown already, right? But the tree, the little tree, is still small. It's like it didn't grow with the human, right? It didn't grow with you, right? Even though that tree representing your childhood, you were supposed to turn that little bitty baby sprout root seed into a big doggone fruit tree. But it didn't develop all the way. Something took place. Something happened that hurt this baby tree. That hurt this tree before it was able to reach its full blossom. Well, that's why we're here today, Pisces. Welcome to the reading. Now remember, this is a collective energy read. This is a mirrors read. Even though it's a collective energy, you know, you might have to flip it, rub it down a little bit. But trust me, it's going to resonate because it's a mirrors read. You can find this issue somewhere if you've tried to find it. I don't care who you are, period. So it's coming out in your energy for a reason. And it might sting a little bit. If it don't, then maybe it didn't resonate with you. That's what we're here to do. We're not here to hurt, but we're here to grow. Love and gratitude. So we want to talk about this seed that was planted. What blocked this seed from growing? Was the soil bad? Was there chemicals around? Did somebody tamper with the tree? Talk to me, spirit team. The child I was meant to be. Talk to Pisces. Happy squirrel. You was meant to be a happy child. You was definitely meant to be a happy child with a happy squirrel. And you still got a lot of happiness in you. And the sun is always shining on you, Pisces. Remember, you're a spiritual being representing the high priestess. You are our half in, half out, always connected and aware of spiritual realm. This is the sun following you. So the child you was meant to be was a happy child, right? Why the happy card? For the child I was meant to be. Ace of Wands. But most people will take the happy squirrel and the Ace of Wands and look at it and say, hey, well, this is happy energy. This is a happy child. And they had passionate ideas, brand new happy beginnings. But we do know that the Ace of Wands represents the phallus too. Passion, wands, fire energy. Something about this Ace of Wands calls a black cloud. Look at the black cloud. We went from a happy tree to the young child and then being happy about their tree to like a dark cloud. And look, the tree is only sprouted. It never turned to this big tree. So you was meant to have this big tree as a child. Remember, I said it was supposed to grow into a big, healthy tree. The sun shines on you. And instead you got this little broomstick with sprouts out on it. What happened here, spirit team? What happened here? Talk to me for Pisces. We'll put a block on Pisces being able to sprout as a young child. All right, this flew out to the floor. I don't really like to take cards out the floor, so we're going to re-shuffle. It was the 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Talk to me, spirit team. What happened? How did this big, beautiful tree not make it and ended up with sprouts? 7 of Pentacles came out again. One thing's guaranteed. If spirit team want to get a card out, don't worry. Whether I reshuffle, throw it back in the deck, turn it upside down, it will come right back out. So here it is, 7 of Pentacles. Some of you guys felt like you had to work too hard to achieve this happiness and to make this tree grow. Others, you guys feel like you only got a part of this, what makes a tree grow. You only got a little portion of it. You weren't given the whole opportunities, or something took place where you weren't allowed to be this growing big tree. And it was hard for you. It was hard work. Spirit team, tell me more about the child I was meant to be for Pisces. The child I was meant to be. Ace of Swords is here with the Ace of Wands. It's like over here with the Ace of Wands, even though the cloud is black, it looks nothing like this Ace of Swords who looks wounded and bandaged. But this Ace of Wands, we do see the indication that the tree didn't grow exactly how we wanted it to grow. Some things took place. Could have been family members, something stable in your life, some persons, right? Could have caused you some hurt and some pain. But what we see about this Ace of Wands over here is that it's still a optimistic energy, right? It's still an energy of hope and still going into the game trying to exude positive energy, right? Trying to still look at things in an outlook of happiness and positivity. But it's starting to get harder and harder. And truth and clarity is going to be needed, or you're not going to be able to continue no more about this. In most cases, the truth and clarity is about this tree, the stump. Why is it a stump? How come it wasn't allowed to grow? Horse, why are you crying? See, I got in a fight. He took me out. Now he crying if I can go pick him up because he got so high up, he's afraid to jump down. See, they beat you up and now they want you to go save them. Well, that's what this card is about. You've been hurt. You've been beat up. You got the sword because people always calling on your help. You always have to help fight, but who's there to help you fight when you need it? Look at this tree stump. Tree wasn't able to grow from the beginning, but yet you still got to fight and help others, right? You never was able to be the child you was meant to be because something took place that affected your ability to grow and have that happiness as a child. But now you got to be wise, right? We have to be wise, and we got to look into yourself to make important revelations because it's a crisis right now. Some truth and clarity got to come out, right? And we're not talking about around you. We're talking about within you. When we do this work within and we look at what seed this was that was planted that blocked our growth, that blocked us from being the child we was meant to be, which affected our adulthood, right? Past experiences, past hurts, causing present day effects. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. So the truth that needs to come out is what made this tree not grow? What happened to you? Now I know it may hurt for some of you guys because I could see some of you guys that have something to do with sexual abuse. Others you guys have got something to do with the people you loved and things, different things that may have happened. It's a lot that affected your happiness. So I want to say this is not easy to go and look within these problems. It's not easy to go and tackle something you hidden away because it hurt it, right? We want to leave this hidden. However, with the devil trumping the Ace of Swords, until we address these energies, it's going to cause us to have addictions. It's going to cause us to be connected to people who means us no good. It's going to cause us to have bad, toxic relationships, cause us to have bad money habits, to be lustful energy, to not, for one, have truth and clarity in oneself, so that we can grow. And don't think because the tree, the seed was planted for the childhood to grow and this, that. Listen, it's still time to water this tree. Listen, the source is abundant. The Most High, the Creator, is abundant. You ain't never been here left hanging. And you don't need nobody to die for your sins or none of that either. You can take accountability for self right now and handle this business, right? So understand that there's always a seed to be planted to create a new growth. So we start here today by going to the root of this problem so that we can deal with this toxic energy. Get truth and clarity within ourselves on why this tree has not grown to where it needs to be, whether that's in finances, family, relationships, emotional stability, mental stability, health, spiritual growth, and understanding, because you literally are having a temporary human experience. You are a spiritual being, temporary human experience, and everything here is mental. Temporary human mental experience. Let's move forward. How do we get out of this energy? What do we need to do to get out of this energy? Which I already kind of said, right? We need to be honest with ourselves. You got to leave all energies out in the cold that do not serve your higher self, your higher good, energies that have harmed you, wounded you, and most of all, those things you hidden inside that happened so far that it's in childhood, you dare not bring them up again. Well, whether you bring them up or not, or whether you go and face those things or not, they're still affecting your energy today, still affecting your ability to flourish and grow into the incredible being you are today, right? So that's why we're here tackling it now. Now, I ain't telling you to go to these people, persons, places, and things. I'm telling you to go within oneself to bring some truth and clarity out into this. One thing is perception, and perspective is everything. We have to start learning things quantum physically. It's like without quantum physics, you people is really lost. I almost said you people like it's Pisces' fault. No, I don't mean that. I mean people in general. Society contributes mainly on keeping us backward. Listen, we got to fix ourselves and take accountability for ourselves. I don't care what religion you believe, what you believe. If you don't believe in taking accountability for oneself or looking at things in a quantum physics way, remember, you chose to come here. And period. In the sense that, you know, it's just tough. We got to get into the knowledge channel. But quantum physically speaking, these things are happening for you and not to you. Everything is about lessons for you to grow through your spiritual path, not just focus on this physical. So basically, once you leave these energies out in the cold, you will start learning how to invest in yourself more with the Page of Pentacles. It's time to clear, cancel, and release. It's time to look at those things and say, you know what, this did happen to me in my childhood. This did happen to me in my past. You know, the last relationship I was in, this person did do this, this, and that. And you know what, this all happened for me to learn these lessons. I've learned them. I'm releasing the energy. And you know, I'm kind of glad these things happen in a way I wouldn't be as strong as I am today. Whatever you got to do, make it a positive perspective, because the glass is half full or half empty. And if you are not learning the lessons, Pisces, then you just going to recycle back again. Come on now, Spirit Team. What's the outcome when Pisces do this? What's the outcome when our Pisces do the work? Talk to me. Wow, the Empress. Look at that. Sitting pretty at leisure, not worried about nothing. Loved and admired by everyone. Money is correct. You're bossed up business. You are the Empress. Period. I don't know, you know, that's boss, male or female. Four of Swords, because you went within. Not only did you pray, but you meditated. You went within. You spent the time by yourself. And now, once you've been working on healing oneself, not only are you the Empress, but you continue to stay the Empress by constantly going within, constantly attacking these swords, constantly checking and balancing oneself. This is what we do here in the Dark Mirrors read. And that is what leads you to the Empress energy and out of these combative energies with the Five of Wands. People, persons, and places causing you issues, your mind feeling chaotic, you wondering why your energy is down. Well, because you're a spiritual being having a temporary human experience, and as far as you get from your spiritual self, the more miserable it is. Trust me on this one. Listen, Pisces. You guys, everything you need to know about this channel is in the description box down below, including the book and a reading with me. Check it out down below. You guys, if you're interested in the free private reading, comment down below. Look out for your replies. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will reply to you telling you you were selected. I'm grateful for you watching, and thank you for all the love and support. I did tell you we're going to keep these readings short for now so that I can keep y'all viewing them. The Dark Mirrors read is very important. So this is basically your reading, allowing you and telling you that the child I was meant to be is not lost completely. You need to go inside, in. Let's start facing these hurts and pains. Let's forgive ourselves and others for these hurts and pains so that we can move forward and grow and become the Empress and the incredible, perfectly imperfect person you're meant to be. I love you, Pisces. Love yourselves more. Gang, gang. Be safe. Love and gratitude.